Tips and tricks to avoid back pain while working from home. So obviously everyone is gone through a lockdown. A lot of us are working from home now, and we've definitely noticed within the clinic people coming in with a lot more stiffness, a lot more discomfort, and a lot of it can be down to obviously a decrease in movement because we're spending a lot more time at home because we can't go out, but also the working environment we've set up for ourselves at home. So today's video I just want to run through a few things we can really focus on to try and improve our working environment at home by trying to avoid back pain. So the first thing is, we're obviously moving a lot less because we're not leaving the house as much. Let's move more. So make it a real conscious effort to get up regularly throughout the day, set an alarm or an email notification or something that comes through regularly throughout the day, so you're going to get up and move and change your posture. So that's the big thing. Like, make sure that you're going out for a walk, and even though you're working from home, try and schedule it like you would be going to work. So you arrive at work at a certain time, then you have like a mid-morning break, midday break, and so forth, and make sure that you're trying to fit in some exercise. And it should be easier at home than it is when you're at work because there's no one around watching you. So make sure we get that movement in place. And again, now we're thinking about the work environment. So most of us got chucked into work from home and we don't have the whole setup that we need. So first off, do not be working on the sofa or the couch by doing it on your laptop. You're asking for trouble with neck pain and low back pain. Don't do that. The next best option obviously is people are working on their kitchen table. Again, let's look at the way you're set up, because we know if you're working on your laptop on the kitchen table, you're all crouched, hunched over in front of the kitchen table or on a kitchen chair, this is not the best environment for you. What you really need is a space. If you're going to be spending that much time at home working, you need a dedicated space for it. So whether that's a proper chair or a proper desk and a setup with a computer to avoid this crouch, hunched over posture. A couple of things you consider. Yes, you can get a proper computer chair, but again, just like being in work, if you're going to spend all day sat in that chair, you're still going to overload certain parts of your body, you're still going to have issues with your lower back. So instead of spending a significant amount on an expensive chair, buy a saddle stool, for example, which is going to allow you to move and sit in front of the computer, but you can change your posture quite easily. Or get a big stability ball that you can sit on that provides a lot more movement, so you can also move around, you can change your position quite easily, and you can't slump on it because you're literally going to fall off it. So big stability is a good idea. Alternatively, you can have, for example, your kitchen chair, but get a posture cushion. So sit on a posture cushion, it's going to allow you to move your pelvis a little bit more. But again, recommend don't sit there for long periods of time. Even if you're on a stability ball, even if you're on a kitchen chair with a posture cushion, get up every half an hour, go make yourself a drink, do some mobility, something to break that time up. The next best option, if you can afford it, is to invest in a stand-up desk, because this will allow you to go from a sitting position to a standing position and change your posture readily, so you avoid overloading your back all throughout the day. That would be my next recommendation. Stand-up desk is the way to go. Now, with regards to computer, I'm not saying to go out and invest in a desktop computer, you've got your laptop, but there are things you can invest in to allow you to be at a good posture. So again, with the stand-up desk, you don't actually need a full-on stand-up desk. You can have units that go on top of your standard box standard desk, where you can alter the height. So you can put your laptop on top, and you can have a separate wireless mouse and keyboard. So you can actually set the laptop up so it's actually at eye level, so you're not constantly looking down and you're crouching forward. You're sitting up in a good posture, your eye level is in the correct plane, but then when you go to the standard desk, you can raise that laptop higher, so you're actually standing up in a good posture again with the right eye level, and you're not looking down at the desk. So those are some of my suggestions with regards to working from home.